back with some more fact sheets, and we got some beauties for you today, and one I thought was very interesting indeed. So first off is the Case IH AF11 and the Case IH 4418N. So the AF11 is going to be your harvester, and we've been pretty used to having the Case IH harvesters in the game so far, the axial flows. So it's got a 775 horsepower engine, 1500 litre fuel tank, 20,000 litre capacity on the grain tank. That's all right. 740 grand, nearly $750,000. That's quite pricey. I mean, it's got a CVT gearbox, 18 mile an hour top speed, but $750,000. Oh, wow, that's going to be a lot of saving up to get one of them. And obviously on the front, we've got our corn header. So we've got the 4418N. It's going to do 6 mile an hour working speed, 88 grand, 10 meter working whip. So that's all right. And obviously it's going to do your corn and your sunflowers. So obviously if you're a Case fan, yeah, they got you covered in FS25. We'll then move on to what you get if you pre-order. Obviously pre-ordering it, you're going to get the MacDom pack. And we've got the M1240 and then the D140XL. Obviously, the M1240 is going to be the actual machine itself. So it's classed as a windrower. It's going to have 173 to 262 horsepower engine, 518 litres of fuel, 170 grand CVT gearbox, and 27 mile an hour. And obviously, if you've ever played, was it Saskatchewan? That had got swathing. Yeah, crop swathing. Obviously, this is going to bring it to the base game. It's going to bring it to any map. But obviously, you do need to have the pre-order to be using this, because obviously that's part of it. And to go on the front of the 1240, we've got the D140XL windrower header. 9 mile an hour working speed, 97 grand to buy. 12.2 meter working width, which means it's a bit bigger than the Case AF11 we've just seen. Alright, fair enough. We then got some icons at the bottom. So you've got your usual, your wheat, your barley, your oats, your canola, and that looks like a new icon to me. That looks like field beans. Yeah, with green beans, black beans, beans. We'll just call it beans anyway. So you're going to be able to windrow the beans. Oh, fair enough. We then come to something, I'm pretty sure this is a new brand to the game. Agrifac. Now, I haven't seen them in the game before, obviously on console anyway, maybe out of PC, but I'll play on console myself on the Xbox. So we've got the Agrifac Condor Endurance 2. Now, obviously, this is going to be a big old sprayer. 400 horsepower engine, 750 litre fuel tank, 8,000 litre on the old, I was going to say grain tank, water tank, no, herbicide liquid fertilizer tank. There, that's a bit better. 36 metre to 54 metre. That is all right. I mean, if you're doing small farming shenanigans, you're going to do like your whole farm in one go, so that'll be all right. 420,500 pounds, euros or dollars to buy. CVT gearbox, 37 mile an hour top speed, 15 mile an hour working speed, but 8,000 litres, 54 metre. That can't be bad. And obviously, it's always good to see new brands come to the game, so that's ace. And then to finish it off, we've got the old John Deere, the 3650, old school, boxy looking, be great for your role plays. And then on the back, we've got the Great Plains Solid Stand 1500. Now, obviously, you've got the 3650, it's going to be a tractor, I'd imagine probably small to medium. 116 horsepower engine, 118 litre on the fuel tank, 45 grand. Manual and power shift gearbox, 21 mile an hour top speed. Then on the back of that, you've obviously got the Cedar, 110 horsepower requirement. So I'm thinking with this little setup here, I mean, that John Deere's got 116 horsepower. You throw in a couple of fields that's on a slope sort of thing. I'm just wondering, it's got to struggle a little bit. But all right, fair enough. 7 mile an hour working speed on the Cedar, 49.5 grand to buy. It's got a capacity of 1,270 to 1,800. 4.6 meter working width, so obviously going to be for your small farming shenanigans on there. And then we've obviously got the crops at the bottom. We've still got one that's got the question mark on it. I'm pretty sure we've got all the information on there, because we have like the field beans and we've got the rice. And what was the other ones that we had? Yeah, I think there's something else on the go, but I think they've definitely come out now. But obviously you can be able to seed spinach as well, so that's all right. I personally think that question mark is going to be the old field beans, but all right, carry on. So that's your fact sheet. So obviously the game's going to be coming out on the 12th of November. And if you fancy picking a PC version up, there's a link down below. So click on that and it helps the channel out at no extra cost. But if you're on PC and Mac and PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, you're golden. If you're on old gen, like me, on the Xbox One, you're going to need a bit of an upgrade.